This morning I'm inevitably running late for a spring that I can't even pronounce. Ichetucknee Springs. I completely forgot that I am out of gas. So yeah, I just what is wrong with me this morning? So the ranger was not there. One vehicle costs $4 and I had, thank God I had $5 change. So basically you just take this little envelope, you rip out the little tag, you put that money into this envelope and you hope for the best, I guess, because there is no identification numbers on any of the tickets or anything like that. You just kind of like go with it. It's so weird. So as soon as I paid the entrance fee, I was kind of like lost because I wasn't sure where I am. So turns out, or just in general, just like swimming area, you have to go to the south entrance. So now I left this area. Obviously I can't retrieve my money anymore, but like, okay, whatever. So I'm now trying to just arrive to the right entrance so that I could have the experience. This area is also very rural. The houses are like, in the area, houses are huge. People have so much land. It's really cool to see. Okay, at this point I'm getting more and more frustrated with myself because I arrived at the south point. I come to a cashier at the visitor center and she basically says, yeah, kayak rentals are here, but if you want to do the blue hole, which is what I want to do, you have to drive all the way to the north entrance, which is where I came from to begin with. Planning apparently is not my strongest trade. It's been a couple times that I took those day trips, which is like, oh, on a whim, I'm just gonna go and do whatever I want. And I always run into some kind of problems. Either something is closed, or something is not working, or it's just... Why am I like this? Alright, so here's the situation. I arrived back to the north entrance, I guess, and I'm just gonna go ahead and hike where everybody else is going. So there's like one path, two path, three path, and I don't know which one to pick, but I can see food. Hi. Hello, how are you? I'm good, I'm hungry. So that was a fine interaction. Finally somebody was able to explain to me where I'm going and what am I doing. So I'm waiting for my food. I got some tacos and I'm gonna have food first and then head to the trails. I also have read that the river itself is like full of alligators, and so, you know, kayak at your own risk, which is like part of the reason why I didn't want to do it, because my previous experience with kayaking, canoeing really, ended up really interesting. If you haven't seen this video, you can watch it, I think, somewhere there. Oh no! 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 I love that word. Oh shit! So you've already seen my skills of canoeing / kayaking, and I figured, you know, I just want to like enjoy the water. I just want to do something simple today. It's Sunday, you know, I'm leaving Florida in like 8 days, which is like really sad. Yeah, I figured I'll just do something simple, but this forest is really cool. Like, it's a lot more asleep, it's still hibernating, but there are still like palm tree like things that are green. Don't know why I got so frustrated this morning at myself. Probably because I was hungry, honestly, but like taking a walk in the park is like medicine, truly medicine. It's so peaceful. Like, your mind and your attitude changes so much once you're in nature. And all these roads and me trying to get into the right place and missing the entrance and exits and stuff like that, like, it's just everything changes once you're in nature. I have to constantly fight because the stream that's coming up from the hole is not letting you go closer to the hole. So you're kind of like just in this whirl. I think it's a whirl of stream. I did it! And the kicker is I don't have any spare clothes. I did change into a swimming suit, but on top of my swimming suit I still put on my shorts and my crop top because my swimming suit is kind of revealing and I wasn't sure if there's gonna be kids in there and I just didn't want that kind of attention. So I basically kept my clothes on and my swimming suit on and just dove like that. So right now, like, I have nothing to change into and I still have like a 3-hour drive back home. That should be fun. If I could explain to you all Florida springs, it would be something like if you were to swim in filtered glacier water. It's so cool, and obviously like these springs come from underneath the water, so they are naturally filtered, and it's so clear and it's so pretty. And if my glasses would not fog up, it was so nice. But also, like, when I moved to Florida, I really wanted to learn to free dive, and it really just never happened because in clear water it's just not popular. There's not that many clear water areas to do it, and it's expensive, but I always wanted to learn. And the funny thing is, once you're in the water, whether you're trying to snorkel with this tube or just not even snorkeling with the tube, just with the glasses, you start panicking from literally every little thing. Like, for example, there was like a few fishes swam by and my heart started to race and I started to breathe really fast, and I started to like put myself into panic mode. And then on top of that, there is like the soil is so deep down, like you can't really stand in this water unless you're on that fallen tree that's in the water, which is also very slippery and dangerous because it can be like very sharp at points. So you're kind of having all these emotions, and you have to also fight the current of the spring, and it's just like you're all over the place. You have to just like breathe, like actually mindfully breathe and slow down your heart rate. From my personal experience, every time I go snorkel, the feeling after snorkeling is as if you had like a session of meditation followed by massage, because of how soothing and calming the breathing is when you're breathing through the tube. Once you're past this point of like I need water, I need to stand, I need air, like, you know, all that stuff. Once you're past this, the entire process of like is so calming. I think I missed a major attraction. The Blue Hole was one hike. This is basically a different hike straight up the parking lot, and as you can see, there's a lot more people over there. But like, there's a lot more area as well for swimming.
Yeah, sunny days, no clouds in the sky, about to get away. Feels like it's been a freaking decade. Sorry, don't call me 'cause I'm gonna be on break. Sunny day, make way. All the stress and doubt, yeah, not today. Feels like it's been a freaking decade. Sorry, don't call me 'cause I'm gonna be on break. Got the Tropicana, fresh cut sushi on a platter, brandy, honey, it don't matter shots. Till I drop, gonna be 24/7, golden hour like a boss. And they say, yo, guess you got a 2 o'clock appointment for a champagne shot, whoa, yeah. I'm busy trying to take it higher, got no time for never, only spending cheddar. Wish I could do this forever. Chilling with the hottest company, they all wanna welcome me to their private penthouse suite, yeah, now
Honestly, I could be doing this all day, and there's barely any people there. Like, the only people that were there besides me were the people that helped me to film a couple clips. So like, the water is like 72 degrees, so for some people it's cold. I've seen some people just like shivering and being like all blue and like really shivering. For me, like, I've been here for like half an hour, maybe more, and I could go forever, but I just have to get going home. So like, I have to get out of the water. I can imagine having a lot more people here during summertime, like a lot more, because it's really hot and humid during summertime in Florida, and the springs are 72 degrees, which is like very refreshing during summer. So I can imagine this pool being full of people. But again, like, I'm here in the middle of February, so here we are. It's a success. It's a successful day. That's all I can say. Since I don't have any more spare clothes, I'm driving home like this. But it's Florida. Who cares, right?